Welcome back to Keeping Tabs. I'm Tabitha Crock. Make sure that you check us out on YouTube, Spotify, or iTunes to keep up to date on all the interviews coming your way. I also would like to thank our sponsor, 32 Below, Froyo and More. They are officially open here in Coeur d'Alene, frozen yogurt, adult floats, beer, wine, paninis. So make sure you go check them out, follow them on social media, keep up to date on everything happening. All right, so now enjoy that 39, and I have Marie, and she is one of the most wonderful women we have in our community. She is the owner of Marmalade, which is one of my favorite stores. I did wear this today. I don't know if you can see, but it's my pretty, yeah, one of my Marmalade purchases. She is also ran for, is it Mrs. Idaho?
Yep.
Miss Idaho, and then recently was honored for another award for business women. This woman has so many amazing things about her. I'm not going to keep talking, so I can have her talk. Tell us a little bit about you and what you're doing, and a little bit about Marmalade.
All right. Well, thank you, Tabitha, for having me and giving me those kind words. So I've lived in Coeur d'Alene most of my life. I have been here since grade school. I've been married to my wonderful husband, the mayor, for 33 years, and we have 4 grown children, a daughter-in-law, and then 2 granddaughters.
Yeah.
So we love Coeur d'Alene. We love living here. I've had Marie's Boutique, which is located in the lobby of the resort, for 25 years this April 1st.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
Yes, I know. It was exciting. Obviously, we were closed, but it was still good to celebrate that that milestone of 25 years.
Wow.
We've had Marmalade for 12 years. And then we also own the Fort Ground Grill, which is in the Fort Ground area. And then we just recently opened the beer house with our 2 sons. So that's kind of what I do.
Awesome. So here's the big question. How has this quarantine affected you and all your businesses?
We closed the restaurants first. That was something that our employees felt comfortable doing. Mm-hmm. So we closed those first. The stores were the last to close. Marie's was, the resort.
Yeah.
Ended up closing. So, and then we had to close them as well. It was hard, having the employees being laid off and worrying about them, not only just worrying about making sure the business survive, but making sure that their employees are doing well. So we got them all set up and doing well. It was just, each day was different. It was hard because you didn't know whether you should, focus more online or even go down that road. And we did some story sales, which, yes, that looks great on you.
Yeah.
So we did story sales just to keep engaged, give people entertainment. People, started looking forward to them. We did get more online, and we're continuing to update that. It was hard for us to go online because we're such a touchy-feely, emotional connection. I think the biggest thing for me was the silence, was not having the customers walking about, down in my office. That I'm in the basement, and I could hear people walking upstairs and talking, and so I missed that. I missed the interaction with the customers. So it was, that was a hard part for us. But we've plugged along, and we've made some improvements, and yeah, I think we're doing good. We're happy. We're glad to be open, and we're just looking forward to this next chapter of what the new normal is.
Yeah, exactly. And I love that piece about you're the touchy-feely. My favorite story, have to share this quickly with Marie, is that we were sitting on a couch at Lacey's and chatting, and we were talking. I was talking about my Aunt Crystal and her style and how she Crystal passed away. She had the best style. I got to inherit a bunch of beautiful clothing, and I'm talking about this to Marie, and she goes, wait a second. I know your Aunt Crystal. So she was able to take some of her clothing too to her stores and had some of her beautiful pieces as well. And so instantly I was like, I love Marie forever. She's amazing. But that's one of my favorite stories. My whole family loves it too. I called everyone afterwards and crying, and it was amazing. So I really get that you're touchy-feely. I don't know, there's something that you do that's all about community that I love.
Oh, well, thank you. Yes, I know. There's one of Crystal's coats that has their name in it that's in Marmalade Underground. So
I
that's
love
special.
that. So when let's just say quarantine tomorrow is lifted and everyone could just go back to normal, what would be the first thing that you would do?
Steve and I have joked about this and laughed. And, we go for, coffee every morning. We're a big coffee, we sit and kind of get our day started slowly, read some emails, then start a conversation. That's our morning routine. And so we haven't had that to sit there and have that. So we keep joking with Vault that we're going to sit there all day to make up that time. It's like, we're not going to leave all day, all day. I know. And it's like, there's times that we see you come in and regulars. It's just that's just one thing that we've really missed. It's, there's just that connection that we like, and
Yeah,
come in and seeing them.
exactly. I know I'm excited for restaurants, just like to dine in and sit down and what's your favorite and least favorite thing about your businesses? So you can pick any of them that you want, but what's your favorite and least favorite?
My favorite is the flexibility. Like I said, I've had Marie's for 25 years. I was pregnant with my twin daughters. I had two busy boys at home. And it was just nice to be able to call my own shots, to schedule my time where needed. I worked a lot at night when the kids were younger. I took care of them during the day and did the day things, and then I would work at night. So flexibility is the best. The worst is turning it off. It's having four, actually five, Marmalade Underground, five businesses. It's, we're constantly talking about it, constantly, we don't get a break. So I would say that's kind of the worst, although I don't mind it too much. There is times I wish I could turn it off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what is one piece of advice you would give a younger Marie?
I would tell younger Marie not to be so fearful. I don't know if I shared with you that I grew up in foster homes. And so I had, my background comes from a lot of fear. I didn't have a stable home life. So, there's a lot of things I developed early on that I held on to a little bit longer. And, I being fearful, there's lots of things that I was fearful of. Public speaking was one. So I signed up for a Toastmaster class and did that. And yeah, the fact that I'm sitting here talking with you and
Which
kind
is
of on,
amazing. I mean,
yeah. So yeah, I would start that sooner.
yeah, like, when you hear someone coming from foster homes, you don't think of what they're going to do is many amazing things. And you have not let your past or anything gone on to stop you. I mean, your resume is probably amazing with everything that you've done. Like, I didn't want to say you were the mayor's wife because I was like, yeah, that's cool. But she also is just this business one. What's the newest one you just got? Is it business? What's the award that you just got that I saw?
The women, I should know the exact thing. It was from Spokane Coeur d'Alene Living.
Yes.
And it was, so they had 4 categories, and it was under the category of entrepreneurs.
Yes. And so congratulations. That's amazing.
Yes, thank you. I know it was, they had a lot of applicants, and yeah, it's hard to believe.
Yeah.
Very thankful for it.
Yes. So, and with everything that you do, like you said, you kind of, and you help the community, excuse me, in so many ways, giving to auctions. I mean, you do donate your time, your energy, you do everything. What can we as a community do to support you and your businesses?
I think just come in, I just come into the stores. It would be great if you bought something, but if not, don't worry about it. Just remember us if you have events down the road. Just continue to come in, talk to us. We've missed people. We want to reconnect. Just get out, come in, shop.
Yes.
And just come in downtown. We want downtown to revive again. It's not just about coming in and shopping in my store, but it's coming in and visiting all the stores, because all of us succeeding together creates that environment. I mean, if there was one store, if you only came into my store and just shopped at my store and supported me, that's not a community. So we need to support everyone so that we have the downtown that we can come into, I'm so excited for Art Walk and all those activities to come back. So we want all of our businesses downtown to succeed. So I would say, by supporting me and supporting the rest of the community, come downtown and shop and walk around.
Perfect.
6 feet apart.
It's exactly social distancing still.
Yes.
Just a quick little question is, to any young woman out there that is wanting to follow their dream, whether it's business owner, whether it's whatever there it is, you coming from all the things that you've done, what would be a piece of advice or something you could tell a woman out there wanting to start her own business or doing her dreams?
Well, you said earlier that I did decide, I would always wanted to compete in pageants, and I was too fearful to do it. So when I turned 50, I decided, okay, I have to do this. I felt this calling in my heart, and you can't sit back and not visit the prompts that you've been given. So to give a young person advice through this pageant process, I developed a grab hold of your dreams, and it's GO, which is start today, regardless of your circumstances, reach, aim high, because that's where you see growth, achieve, which is start setting small goals each day, which the one story that I love with that is, if you want to become a runner, the first thing you need to do is put on your shoes. Mm-hmm. So it's like those small steps add up. And then B for believe you can and never give up. I mean, I can't believe all the things that I've accomplished. I mean, a younger version of me, I never would have thought that I would have been where I am today. And you have to do those things. You have to grab hold of them. They're not, you can think about them and wish they would come true, but you actually have to do something.
That's so perfect. I'm gonna write that one down. I love that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Maria. I really appreciate it. Thank you for giving me your time. Go shop. And you got to go check out their clothes. Amazing.
Oh, thanks, Tabitha.
Have a good one.
All right.
Thanks for listening to Keeping Tabs. I'm Tabitha Crock, and every Monday I release a podcast about different community members here in North Idaho. And then we end the weeks on Fridays with a podcast about the things I'm passionate about: outdoors, adventures, sports, the van life, and even current events. So if you like what you heard, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube, Spotify, or iTunes. Thank you again. Now go be kind and do something great.